Before the miracles, before the cross, before the world knew his name, there was a young man living in silence, a young man who carried the weight of heaven in his heart, but lived among ordinary people. This is the emotional, untold story of Jesus Christ from age 18 to 30. At 18, Jesus was known not for miracles, but for kindness. Every morning he woke before dawn, the sound of his tools echoing in the quiet village of Nazareth. People brought broken things to him, tables, chairs, tools, and he repaired them with care. But deep inside, he knew, one day he would repair broken hearts too. Mary often watched him from a distance, her eyes filled with love and a quiet sadness, knowing her son was destined for a path filled with pain and glory. Jesus never walked past a person in need. He shared his food, his time, his strength. Children loved him, the elderly trusted him, the poor found comfort in his presence. They didn't know he was the Son of God. They just knew he cared. As he grew older, his wisdom became impossible to ignore. People sometimes asked, "Who taught you these things?" Jesus answered with a gentle smile, "My Father." He spoke words that touched hearts, words that healed without miracles. Some nights, villagers cried after hearing him, feeling hope return to their lives. Even the kindest hearts feel loneliness. Jesus often walked alone to the hills of Galilee, where the world was quiet and only the wind listened. There he prayed, for the sick, for the lost, for the sinners who would one day hate him, and for the disciples who would one day follow him. Sometimes Jesus cried, not for himself, but for humanity. He knew his mission would bring suffering, but love made him stay the course. In his late 20s, his heart felt the pull of destiny. He knew the time was coming, a time when he would leave his home, leave his mother, and step into a world waiting for salvation. Every night he whispered, "Father, give me strength. Your will, not mine." His tears fell to the ground, not of fear, but of love. And then, it happened. At 30, Jesus walked to the River Jordan. He wasn't a carpenter anymore. He wasn't a hidden teacher. He was the Savior, stepping into his purpose. As he entered the water, heaven itself leaned near. When John baptized him, the sky opened, the Spirit descended like a dove, and a powerful voice declared, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." The silent years ended. The greatest story in history had begun. Before he preached to crowds, he helped neighbors. Before he healed the sick, he mended broken tables. Before he carried the cross, he carried the burdens of the poor. The hidden years of Jesus teach us this: greatness begins in humility, miracles begin in silence, and love begins with small acts of kindness. Like, share, and follow for more inspiring real stories of faith.